Hey, what is up, everybody? And welcome back to Space Chick Crypto. My name is Elizabeth Howard, and I moved my live stream up a couple hours because we have so many live streams happening today. I didn't want to overlap anybody's, and then I get to sit back and watch their live streams and listen to them and see what they have going on. I know DJ is going to be talking about Voltiflex. So that's really interesting. I can't wait to see what he has to say about that. But we're going to go over all of that. But first, if you're not following me on my Twitter, go ahead and do so at Spacey Crypto One. We're going to chill. It's Saturday. It is Saturday. How's everybody doing? Are you freaking out? What's up? How are you doing, Shug? Alexander, you doing okay? Let me turn on some music. Let's see here. It was crazy. I just got back in, was like, oh man, we got so many lives. I gotta hop on there. There we go. And I am more than happy to start earlier. Let me send this out that I'm live one more time in just a second. Then we're gonna get into all the vaulted updates. What is up, Vaulted Dodger? How are you doing? Rob T. Yeah, Saturday chill day. Totally Saturday chill day. I mean, what's there to get super, super amped about? I mean, besides getting vaulted, of course, but we're just chilling. We're just hanging out. I know there's so much going on with Vault Inu, so that's enough excitement for the weekend. You know what I mean? I'm loving the price. That's the excitement for me in the crypto space. I think I looked up 1 billion Vault Inu will cost you, it was $438. I saw just a little bit ago. That's really cool. What is up, Warlord Crutch? How are you doing? Getting Voltiflex vibes. I know. What is going on with Voltiflex? We're going to go over all of that. We have to talk. I got to ask some questions too. The people that have crypto.com. If you have crypto.com and you're here in the chat, help me out. I have a question. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and, comment in the comment section below. But I'm going to talk it over with y'all. What's up, Jeff? There she is. 2 Scottish vaulted guys in the space cabin. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Let's go. All right. Let's see here. Let's get on over to Vault. I saw something about the game. Our game. Oh yeah, this was a good video, y'all. Go check it out. DJ, we're going to go over all of this. I'm not skipping it. But you know how it is. I already just mine spaced out to something all the way down here. I want to talk to y'all about. It's over here somewhere. Good night. Oh, that guy is really awesome. That Martini guy. Y'all gotta go check out his channel. Okay, here it is. Yeah. Instead of staring at charts all day, Steven Voltoshi knows. He's like, just chill, go do something on Saturday. Chill day. Why not have some fun while playing with the dragons? Warlord Crutch, I know you're in here. Have you been playing this weekend? He's really good at it, y'all. He's really, really good. Beta is just a few weeks away with some major updates involving both the VDSC and Vault, among many other new features. And then you can go to Steam. I don't know if y'all have gone to check out the website, Steam, just to look at it. Really cool. I'm going to drop this link in the chat right now if you want to check it out along with me. Diamonds and Rubies, how are you? I decided to go live early because we have DJ. He's going live at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and he's going to talk about Voltiflex. So I want to know what DJ knows. So that's why I was like, you know what? I will take one for the team. I will definitely go before anybody else today with their live streams. So I can sit back, eat my popcorn, my pizza, whatever it is, and watch my vaulted friends, my vaulted family's live streams. What's up, Jen Token? How are you doing? What's up, girl? How are you? All right, let's check out this website if you haven't seen it already. Steampowered.com. So this is how it's presented, the game on their site. And here's our game. If you're just, hanging out with us, it's a pretty badass game. Now it's really badass. All right, so they said down further here on the webpage. Well, I'll save it for you. I don't want to spoil it. What they said. Okay. Yes, that game is so cool. They said right over here, if you press read more, what they plan on doing, we plan to implement more map details, more weapons, better performance, more skins to choose from. Approximately how long will this game be in early access? Until Q4 of 2023. So did you guys see this website yet? It's tomorrow? Oh my goodness. No way. Let me see. What is going on here? No communication. No communication. We all need to get back in a Telegram group. We had one there for a while, and we were able to all get on the same page of like, okay, who's doing a live when? All right, let's see. Did he? Because DJ changes it. I change it though too. I feel like I'm just as bad. All right, so live. No, it's today. Voltiflex live, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So how are y'all doing? You buying crypto? Are you buying crypto? I was super excited when I saw my favorite blue chips down in price. All of them. There's 4 main ones. Of course, Vault Inu being the first one, because I want more X's and O's whenever we get into the bull market. Y'all go ahead and like his stream as well. Oh, this dude sure is tomorrow. Now it's at 7 p.m. It said 8 p.m. I'm done. I'm done. Doing the best I can. My goodness. No, you're right. You're right. Oh my goodness. Been using Steam for a while, Space Chick. Some of the free games are awesome. Shatterline is a good one. Oh, okay. Let me give you an update about me with my PlayStation. If you've been subbed to the channel for a while, thank you so much. And if you have not been subbed, or you're not subbed to the channel, go ahead and sub to the channel. Hit like. But yeah, I got a new PS4 because I burnt my old one out, and I was like, okay, this is my birthday month. I'm just gonna do it. It's super cheap anyway. I've been waiting. I figured it was time. It's a good mental health break. I won't see y'all for 2 weeks after this, but I'm joking. Been using Steam. Yeah, so let's check out Steam. That was some good information. Gosh dang it, DJ. But this is some really good information right here. We'll see. Y'all we'll have a Vaulted Live tomorrow. I wanted to find out everything now, what he had to say. Maybe we can persuade him into doing his live tonight. I'm gonna write him. I'm gonna be like, hey dude, just do it tonight. Why not Saturday? Anyway, why early access? It says so that we can regularly monitor and improve performance. Okay, so that's why they've produce the product that they have for us right now, the game, so that they can improve the performance. I love that. I love whenever a project or whenever a company can put something out, put out a product and improve the product so that we can expand the game together with the community. But that was cool, us finding out until quarter 4. So not quarter 3, quarter 4. And that is what we wanted. We wanted more weapons. So there's going to be more better performance. I don't mind that little glitch that it has. I don't know if it still has it. I haven't played the game in a minute, where you can, go in the rock and nobody can find you, and you can shoot people and kill them. And they don't know where it's coming from. What's up, Morganator? Bullish on Vault. Morganator 317. Are you YL's wife? 317. Because I know I'm going to feel so silly if it is, and I have not known that this whole time. Or you just live in the same area code? Let us know. Let us know. So cool, Dad. How are you? Have you seen this Steam webpage? This is cool, y'all. I didn't even know it gave us all this information. What is the current state of the early access version? Okay, so what is the state in? All right. The basic game is ready. The player can create his own lobby or join an existing one. All right, yeah, we know that. We know that. We can go to different regions of the world. We can go US, we can go Asia, I think UK, and then there's another one. There's another one, I can't remember, but there's different regions. So that's what that means. After the round has started, the player can jump out of the spaceship to find weapons with which he can defeat other players. The last player has won. Okay, so what? Wait. Oh, I thought it was meaning like you get the weapons of the one that you defeat. Hold on. Find weapons with which you can defeat the other players. The last player has. Okay, got it. That is so cool. Oh, and then he put something out. Well, Toshi, he sent us a message about this game. He said, "I hope you've been practicing or training your dragon," something like that. So there's a tournament coming up. Will the game be priced differently during and after early access? No. Okay, so that's good. I want to know what the price is of it now. We have not. This is our first time doing an update on this with Steam. I wonder if what the price is, or if it's a free game. Because you were saying, the free games are really cool too. How are you planning on involving the community in your development process? On the one hand, indirectly by keeping an eye on performance and trying to improve it with the help of the game data. On the other hand, player feedback is always welcome, and ideas from the community are then discussed in the team whether and how we can implement them. So that's really cool. That's like one-on-one pretty much. So we still have, we have a voice of, a wish list that we can give them, like, hey, can we try this? Can we do this? Y'all see this up here in the sky? These UFOs? Those aren't there in the original one, the original picture. Oh, I'm so glad I'm on the right page with y'all. I did not know. I was just talking. I had no idea. Same area. That's so cool. All right. Got you. This is all in your business. My bad. No one's watching. What's up? How are you doing? Miss Wape? Vault Army. Yeah, so y'all, this is not in the original one. I know that because I have the photo and I put it on so many thumbnails. So something's up with that. All right, so it says Tuesday, April 25th. That's whenever the there was a small update in the game view. All right, so they talk about all the bugs that they fixed. That's cool. Fixed missing collision of certain rocks on the map, so players can't go into these rocks. Oh man, that was the one thing that they could have just left alone, and that was the first thing on their list too. They're like, we saw y'all getting in that rock. It was one specific rock at the end of a hill. Baltoshi saw those UFOs in Vegas this week and added it to our game. Oh man. Wait. DJ was in Vegas. DJ was totally in Vegas this weekend. Or this week. What is up with Vegas? Vegas is cool though. I cannot wait to go back. Oh, I love Vegas. Which if you've been to Vegas, y'all, or even if you haven't, which hotel do you like on the strip? Or which ones have y'all been to? Thinks it's all those aircrafts you drop out from. See, that's what I was thinking though, like the jetpack ones. Not sure it's something new, but you never know. I know, right? You never know. I'm just curious. I'm just gonna nerd out on this for a second, y'all. Improved collision of certain trees on the map. Now players shouldn't be able to land on trees with jetpacks. Come on! That was another technique I used. They're taking it all away. These were the only ways I was able to stay alive for as long as I could and as I did. Oh, no. Come on, already this list. All right, decreased climbing angle of players. Now it shouldn't be possible for players to walk up certain trees. I hate this list. This list is horrible. 3 things. Fix the in-game UI of the jetpack fuel. The display of the fuel for the jetpack now drains from top to bottom. Okay. I'm still upset about the can't climbing the trees part. It took me a long time to figure out which ones you could climb up, too. That was the only way I was able to use the sniper. Oh, man. Change material of the death zone. The death zone should now be less bright and shiny, okay? Fix the damage of the explosive grenade. Now players can take damage from grenades if they are close enough, all right? Features, improved navigation with Xbox controller. All right, improved navigation with Xbox controller in-game menus. Oh, the other one's for main menu. All right. Well, the 3 or 4 the 3 top things that I would use to help myself stay alive for at least 30 more seconds, 2 more minutes, they're taking them away. Let me see here. What's up, T Coop? How are you doing? How are y'all doing? Cash. Hi, Spacey. I can't stay, but I wanted to pop in and smash that like. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all being here. Trying to make these Twitter spaces happen for y'all around lunchtime. I'm going to be talking about stuff like community stuff. You know what I mean? Of course, Vault Inu updates, but things like if the Vault Army is going to have an in real life meetup, things like that you hear through the grapevine or you hear in the Telegram or, just through Twitter. I'm going to be talking to y'all about that stuff as well. So it's not just the updates and just the floor price and all that, even though that's super interesting as well. I want to keep everybody updated with it all. Be great and be fun. So I'm going to try to do them around lunchtime. I guess I need to get with it and get a certain time so I can stay consistent so everybody knows. But I'm thinking more along the lines of 11:30 a.m. Central Time. But I'll let y'all know. I'll put out a tweet by tomorrow, but I want to do it the same time every day, Monday through Friday. And let's try to get that done. And we've been killing it on Twitter. What's up, Army veteran? How are you? My friend? Look, the reason why I'm saying that is because there was another Twitter space this morning. Oh, thank you so much, Valtoshi. What is up? retweeting this live out. He knows the freaking space cabin is always vaulted. Always. Look at that. 224 people tuned in. You know, we can see how many replays whoever is hosting it. I don't know if you can see it without it, but you can see even how many replays your Twitter Space has had. So that's really cool as well. No matter what amount of time we're out there, I know I've tried to just stay out there now for about 30 minutes. This one was an hour and a half. Pablo's was maybe like 2.5 hours the other night. You know, just chilling, just hanging out. Yeah, I just want to make sure I can get everything in there for y'all. Short and sweet, about 30 minutes of your lunchtime. So go check them out. Might find something interesting in one of those Twitter spaces this week. And also, if y'all want to start a Twitter space, go ahead and start one. You'll have the rest of the Vault Army just hop in there. Very supportive. Very supportive. But he says on here, while others make memes, Vault Inu is here to make millions. All right, so he says today is Saturday, so you know what that means. Vaulted Space, we are here to make millions. Belief is the key in being the next best project. We are creating a community of believers. So he did this at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So I wonder if this is going to be like a consistent time for him as well. I know it's hard right now for us to get consistent times because some of us still have in real life jobs. Unfortunately. But one day I'm grateful to have a job though. You know, you gotta be grateful for what you have. All right, so our follower count 156.6k followers on our roadmap, 250k followers. We got listed on KuCoin. We talked about it in the Twitter space. The Twitter spaces all week. I talked about it with the Vault Army, how I'm super glad that we got on KuCoin. It solidifies so much for us in the space, and y'all know that. And I agree that, you know, let's chill on the tier ones. Let's get some more tokens in our wallets, and we can do that because I don't know what's going on out there in the world. People are getting scared. People are dumping Bitcoin on purpose. I don't know what's going on, but I know if y'all are here in the space cabin right now, y'all aren't going anywhere. That's not how you roll. You like crypto. It's time to retire. I agree. I'm over it. I can't wait to tell my boss to watch her mouth. Watch your mouth. All right, so we know Voltoshi's always ahead of the pack, right? We know he's always ahead of the pack. He, you know, we've talked about it a million gajillion times. We've gone through the timeline of everything that he launched before, you know, a real world event has happened. Well, VaultiCard came out. We are all going to need VaultiCard now. Oh my goodness. I know I am, because now, sadly, Crypto.com, which I'm super bummed out about, by the way. I love Crypto.com. Like, Crypto.com, I would go on and try out their missions. I bought the Crypto.com NFT. I didn't even open it yet, and I can't even transfer it. Like, I don't want to open it, and I can't transfer it to a different wallet. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but does anybody know? I want to know if I have a DeFi wallet, of course. Am I not going to be able to use that DeFi wallet as well? I mean, I get the centralized exchange part, but my DeFi Crypto.com wallet, I mean, I'm going to just have to move everything. It's going to be a whole ordeal. Y'all be safe out there. We love exchanges, but I'm just kind of bummed. My favorite one isn't going to be messing with the US anymore. I get it. How many subscribers do you need to retire from nursing? Subscribers? I don't know, because it's not even like you get paid on ads, like for a video, like it gets monetized with an ad. And so, you know how people, and I do it too, skip ads. So you're getting like slivers of pennies, and then YouTube takes 30% of whatever earnings it is. So how many ever subscribers, how many that is, like BitBoy level. Me, Kevin, probably. I like buying dips. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And I love that I understand that this year. You know what I mean? I was telling y'all in 2023, the beginning, I said, okay, y'all, we just had Christmas. The price dumped. It was the lowest of 2022 around Christmas time. The week of Christmas and after. That was the lowest. You can check the chart. Something like that. It was like the last week. I said Mother's Day. It's going to dip. It dipped. Went up a little bit, spiked. Did a little fake out, breakout. And then I said, this is why you got to sub to the channel. This is why you got to hit that bell. I said there's going to be a dip in the summertime. There's always a dip. Check it out. There's always a dip. People are taking money out to go on vacations for their families, water parks, birthdays. There's so many Geminis. There's like so many Geminis out there right now. Almost all of my YouTube creator friends are Geminis. All right, but China, he's been vaulting China since last year, the end of last year, probably even before that. We have a Volti card. Now I'm going to need to use it. You're probably going to need to use it as well. Don't want the government checking and seeing what you're up to. We're kind of like, hey, we're what? We see them and they see us. And now we just need to, like, you know, protect our money a little bit, protect it. Volti card is there, and so we definitely need to take advantage of that. Gas fees are cheap. Time to migrate if you haven't already. Yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up, Rob. We got to get organized, y'all. We got to get organized. I know I'm going to be talking about it next week as well. I can already feel it. Call it women's intuition. I can feel it. We're going to have to get our wallets super organized. We've been buying ETH here. We got coins over here, coins, tokens in this wallet. We need to get organized. Set up your wallets, put your seed phrases in a safe place. Do what you have to do. But I'm feeling the stress. I'm glad they gave us, you know, crypto.com users a heads up. It's going to be the 21st. But I need to do more research for myself to know if it's going to affect the DeFi wallet. But even if they say it doesn't, I'm still going to be worried. So I'm going to end up moving it. And then I heard about MetaMask. Not going to use MetaMask. So I guess I'm just going to have to go straight up Trust Wallet. Oh, MetaMask. All right, right here. There will always be someone ready to take your place because crypto is too vaultish. Justin, Hong Kong legislator, invites global crypto exchanges, including Coinbase, to operate in country. You know what? When we got that partnership with OKX was all over the news about, you know, going to Hong Kong, and they had interviews on news channels, and I put some of those in my videos, so y'all got to go check it out and see, you know, what their intentions are of being over there and what they plan to do, because now we really got to look at these exchanges like, all right, I'm putting my money over here. How soon am I going to have to move it? Do I feel like I'm going to have to move it? Do I feel okay with it? Just get organized, you know? It's our chance to get organized. DCA. You know, you have $500. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not a financial advisor, but say you got $500. I'm definitely going to DCA and be, you know, conscious of gas fees. The gas fees are the cheapest in the morning, early morning. We know that. And it's time to migrate. But yeah, Pablo did put this out about Volti cards, and so now we get it. We know what Valtoshi, you know, saw in the future. We knew something was up. We knew he did this for a reason, but now what is he up to? Now what has he already been working on and cooking up that he's fixing to, you know, let us know about? That bot is crazy. How it's going to go around and collect airdrops? You know what? I want to know the OpenSea of the people that were selling their shares for, was it VoltiFlex? Oh my goodness. 200 shares. Some people put theirs on OpenSea. It was crazy. because they sold their position. They sold their position. They sold their position, or they're trying to. It's wild. It's crazy. But anyway, VaultiCard, he came out with it. And so what is he working on next? He keeps talking about the NFTs. Something with the NFTs for sure. But Pablo came out with a very good video. And now we are all definitely going to have to, use it. Crypto is the most vaulted thing that happened to us. It is. Crypto is a revolution. And don't forget, DJs live tomorrow, unless he changes it again. That country seems to be legalizing and embracing crypto again. The other one seems to be fighting and banning crypto again. Surely cryptos are meant to die, right? Yeah, crypto's not going anywhere, y'all. Look at how much money the US is missing out on. It's like having bills and someone saying, "Hey, I got a job for you." And then you don't want to take the job. You're like, "Nah. Give it to the next guy." We need the money. You can't say we don't. Good night. What's up, Beeb Trap? How are you? $442 for 1 billion Vault Inu. Ooh, can it go lower? I don't know. But let me buy and it'll dip just a little bit. That's always my luck. Always my luck. VaultiEco. Okay. Yeah, selling their shares of VaultiEco. Sorry, y'all. It's the end of the week. It's Saturday. We have VaultiEco, VaultiFlex. But that's staking, VaultiFlex. David! How are you, David? How are you doing? Janelle, hello. Crypto Surfer, hello. Hey, if y'all missed the beginning, we were talking about Steam. Just so y'all know some of the updates and stuff about it that they were saying. So go check it out after the stream if you missed it. But yeah, we're on Twitter. Hinnock is still with us. Love it. Still yelling at everybody. You see that your favorite grocery store, how many of you go home to sell what you have there? Everyday low prices, no coupons, no confusing sales, no problem. Okay. He's always got something smart to say. He always has something to say, Valtoshi. He's got such a great sense of humor. Even the most vaulted people tend to be asleep on Saturday at 5 p.m. Now, this guy is really cool. I like his channel. Go sub to this dude's channel. I'm going to leave his Twitter link in the chat for y'all because smart dude. He breaks down what's going on with Gensler, SEC, and everything. If it's confusing to y'all, he breaks it down in like 6 minutes. Because some people find it confusing, like, what's going on? He says it beautifully. So go check out his channel to see that. He says that whole dump screams manipulated, orchestrated. Yeah. VC dumping. It does. The only reason for a market crash at 5 a.m. is because somebody wanted it to crash. But why? Well, I agree. You want to scare everybody. You want to do the last little shakeout. They want to scare everybody into selling. And all we saw was straight up opportunity. I was like, damn. Paid in 2 days. Why does this always happen? I gotta save money for the weekend, right? That's what I need to do when I DCA. I need to make sure I save that money for the weekend as well. At least a couple hundred, or 100, a couple hundred, just leave it there. It's hard to hold on to ETH these days though. And then we have Huobi, and then we have Eat, Sleep, Vault, Repeat. All this media is super badass. Really, really cool. What else do we have going on? All right, let's show the world how cryptos can also vault in real life. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I guess I hit the hashtag. Sorry, y'all. Giveaway. So 3 people are going to get $100 in 1 week. Rules: comment with a video or a picture of you using your Vaulty card. Yes, I knew there was a contest. Okay. We were talking about it in the Twitter space yesterday. So rules are: you got to comment with a video or a picture of you using Vaulty card in real life. Like and retweet this tweet. If you don't have a Vaulty card yet, don't worry. All right, he says don't worry. We'll be running giveaways like this on a regular basis. Order yours to be ready for the next one. Oh, man. How many of y'all have the Vaulty card? I'm waiting on mine. Uh-oh. Boss fam? Oh, shoot, dude. Boss fam doesn't play when he buys. Good for you, dude. Congratulations. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm eyeballing it. I get paid Monday. I'm eyeballing it for sure. I'm like, oh, you can stay there. It's good. It's good that I get paid Monday, though, because if I had it, I would buy it right now. And what if it dips a little bit? A little bit more? Nah. It's like, it's not even a thing. I would still buy it even if it went up on Monday. Some days it feels like everything will go down forever. Some days it feels like everything will pump forever. Things can always vault the other way in a matter of minutes. That's the beauty of crypto. All right, let's check out the Vaulted Dragon Sailors Club OpenSea and find out what's going on over there. But I'm really excited about the Vaulty card, even more so now. And he always pops off with stuff about 2 months in advance before something major happens. I feel like the Vaulty card came out earlier than that, but around the same time. You know what I'm saying. All right, floor price is going up 0.3198. Okay, these are silver. Is this a silver skin? No, that's not a silver skin. The floor price is now $557. Now, if y'all missed my video, what I said, some people were asking, a lot of people actually, should I get a Vaulted Dragon or should I get a Billion Vault Inu? Because they were like the same price. And I was like, damn, I need to put this video out. So I just gave y'all certain points as to, what the dragons can do, owning Vault, what you can risk. Think about it for yourself. But check out that video if you haven't already. Glory to the whole Vault army. Hell yeah. Omar, what's up, Omar? Thank you for coming on out. Eddie. All right. Oh, and I did a video as well about how to, I think it was actually in the same video. It was in the same video, y'all. If you want to offer or, how all that works. Just how all of that works. But, tune in on Monday through Friday to the lunchtime space. And we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's up, Pablo? Pablo Crow. Vaulty card. Space Chick bullish. Yes. Pablo, super bullish on this. I talk about the Crow card all the time. Now, I'm not going to have Crow anymore. I'm super bummed about it. I love Crypto.com, but this is why he came out with Vaulty card, right? So, I mean, damn. The man, time traveler, He's a freaking time traveler, y'all. We've talked about it so many times. Thank you so much, sir, for the $9.99 donation for the space cabin. We appreciate all you do for the Vault Army. Thank you so much, Rob T, for the super chat. Appreciate the donation. Space Chick bullish. Always bullish. Always, always, always on Vault. I truly believe in this project, y'all. If I didn't, I want to be talking about it every day. Oh, okay. We also said on a Twitter space yesterday, I said, try to take the word vaulted or bullish out of your vocabulary for 24 hours. Try to do it. Can't do it. Can't do it, can you? I mean, I bet we can. Try to challenge yourself. I feel like the Vault Army, we like we like to challenge ourselves with things. Try it. I know. I lost right off the bat. Yvonne, what's up? How are you doing? Oh, I met Yvonne in real life. No, she's so sweet, so cool. I said no way. Too much voltage. That's what's up. Oh yeah. There's always so much going on. Let's go ahead and see. I like the information we found out today from this website about our game. I like the Vaulty card, what's going on with all of that, how he came out with things before. And oh my goodness. When he came out with Vaulty Change, there was a group of people who they were very impatient 2 months prior him launching Vaulty Change. They were so impatient. They thought they knew best. And they thought they would really hurt us, by leaving and selling their bags and, being so demanding. Like, you need to launch it and you can launch and do it now. Do it now. Like, no, dude, you don't know what's going on in the background, right? I thought the same. Like, I already saw that movie. I already saw that movie, been there, done that, ate the popcorn. And I feel like it happened again. I feel like some people left a couple months ago and they'll be back. But don't come back until I buy more. It's not happening. It's not happening, Stacy Bullish. Oh my gosh. We should get where's Burned by Saitama? That dude does badass TikToks. We should get like a clip of Pablo saying bullish, everybody saying bullish, all y'all in Telegram. Here we go on forever. I have a great feeling something huge is coming our way. I do too. I'm chilling. I'm so glad that, the summers, y'all, I'm telling you, there's always a dip in the summers. So I'm cool. I'm chilling. I'm just, I'm happy I'm going to be able to know more how to chill out and not keep pressing refresh to try to get into that pool. The next one, we have so many things coming up. I'm excited for that. And knowing that there's even going to be more, I'm sure, even if that doesn't happen, I'm in it for the long term. Media lies, but real crypto news don't. Exactly. Yeah, for real. Feds are loading up. They are ready to deploy their metal blockchain. Exactly. They're ready to launch it. That's so stupid. They think we're so dumb. But we are bullish, rude, and rich soon. Yeah. They were talking about it with that Silvergate trial. We went over that in the space cabin, y'all. We were watching that trial. We were totally like checking that out. They even brought it up then. You got me all thrown off on that. Ooh, I can go off on it. That's a whole other space cabin. Whole other space cabin. Damn. But you know what? Market cap still over $1 trillion. Yeah, a lot of people got scared. It's their first season. Thank goodness. If it is your first season and you're still here, congratulations. You made it through, or you're seeing what's going on. You're not scared off Bitcoin. I mean, because this happens throughout the year like crazy anyway, right? And Bitcoin 25.9, I think it went down to 25.5 earlier. today, but Ethereum 17.56. Nice. BNB, oh, $240. It was doing so well. XRP, they're supposed to finish up that case next week. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. That's a big case for everybody in crypto. All right? You can be a Vault Maxi. This is for all of us, you know? I know I'm not going to be doing anything. I want to know everything that goes on with that. Solana, $15.87. Cosmos was sitting at $8 on crypto.com earlier. Freaking Cosmos, y'all. What was it? Hedera went down to almost 3 cents on crypto.com. Hey, what's up? Hello. Hi, Space Chick. When will VDSC be integrated to the game? So by later this year, Q4, we're supposed to have all of that ready to go. They will be playable characters. We're gonna have more maps on there. We saw on that website. We're gonna have more weapons, more skins. So dope. Heck yeah, 1 trillion, baby. We're not going anywhere. T-Coop. We all think differently, you know? We know what's going on. The more they FUD, the more we should buy the vaulted way. Yeah. If I had more money in my pocket right now, I would buy some more right now. You know, we're the pioneers of crypto, y'all. Be proud that you're here. Be proud of yourself. You're part of a movement. You are part of a movement. All right. I have a touch screen. I'm trying to I guess I was trying to make it like smaller, but I guess it's as small as it gets. Okay. Polygon, 61 cents. Litecoin. Litecoin, I feel like, is always sitting between this price to $91 anyway. But everybody is coming right back up. Oh, see, Cosmos. I like Cosmos. And it's more than just a logo and the name. XLM. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin Cash. Oh, man, it hit under $100 last night. Hedera. I mean, all these blue chips. Crow, 5 cents. Quant. But everything's going back up, as you see. Just a little bit of a percent, but I feel like a couple years ago, that would have just totally crashed the whole market. But people are more aware of what's going on. People are more aware. And I mean, there are a ton of cryptocurrencies out there. 25,636 cryptos. That is too many. That is ridiculous. But there's good projects out there. Just I'm saying it's ridiculous to have to sift through all that to find it, you know? And the tech is changing every day, every week. So to find one, a good one, it's hard. So if you found your ones, your golden ones, your golden children, stick with them. Glory to Army and Hail Vaultoshi. Yep. We love Vaultoshi. He's so great. Good afternoon, Space Chick and the Vault family. Stay vaulted. This storm too shall pass. Make sure, like salsa on a tortilla chips, you add some of that Vault dip to your wallets. All right. I am Vault for life. How are you doing? That's great. I love it. I am Vault for life is like a hashtag thing. The beta is coming soon. That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Hollow foolish. See, y'all can't even not type it. We can't even not type it. I know. So funny. Try to take it out of your vocabulary. Try. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to the main page. Let's see. Vaulty, or you know what? Yeah, let's go back to the main page because I want to check out the website really quick with y'all. Not really quick. We're not gonna rush it. Not like I'm going anywhere. Not yet, anyway. I'm taking a break tomorrow. I'm taking a break. It's happening. Every time I say I'm going to take a break, I never take it. Except that one day I went out and I got super sunburned. Like, extra. It's dangerous. Good night. That was the worst sunburn I've ever had. Alright, let's see here. Like, legit. I was in my kayak. And so you're in a kayak. It's not a paddleboard, so you can't, like, turn. You know? So I've got major tan lines on top of all of this. It's not a good time. But it was so much fun during it. It was worth it. Okay, all right. We're just all right, lightning bolt emoji. The start of writing could be considered the beginning of civilization, in which case we are 5,500 years old. That is only a millionth of Earth's existence. So far, we're just oh my goodness. Really, Elon? Really? What did he comment this on? Okay. Man, you never know what can happen in crypto. He does not move the needle like he used to, Elon Musk. I mean, as we saw, but he's still Elon Musk and he still moves it a little bit at least, for sure. Damn, he put a lightning bolt. It's crazy. You know he sees us. He was totally working full time at Twitter when we were trending every single day, all day long. He was working there. He saw us. He knows. He knows. Oh, y'all, I don't know if y'all are doing it. I did a tweet. I pinned it to Stand with Crypto. There's 42.1K tweets now. Damn, that's good. Whenever I did mine, there was like 16K. That was a few hours ago. I don't know. You don't have to. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We stand with crypto. Great video, Pablo VaultiCard. Want to check out the website? Let's check it out because you can get your VaultiCard right on over here. You just press this. All the official Vault email links are in the description box below. So go check them out. Click on the right links. There are some, scam links out there, I'm sure. I know of a couple that they try to act like this and take advantage of people, but no fear. The official links are down in the description box. All right, check card eligibility. You have to have 200 million Vault Inu. I know that. That's like nothing. It's super cheap. And now, if you're in the same boat as me, oh man, we gotta get these in the mail quick. These are gonna be updated. I feel like, or no, this one's not updated. It's a virtual card. That's a whole other one. I'm gonna just talk about the physical cards right now, y'all, because I don't know enough about the virtual cards to speak on it. But when I do, I'll bring it up in my Twitter lunch space next week. Activation fee $29.90. Daily limit 150K. Monthly limit 175K. Damn. Card top up fees 4.5%. Monthly fees $10. ATM withdrawals. That's what I like. I have to go through a bank for one reason. They charge me $6 at the ATM. I'm like, I bank here. Why? Why am I being charged more than a convenience store? And that was to put money in. You're charging me to put money in my bank? What the hell's wrong with you? Can you believe that? You believe that. I know you believe that. Omar, thank you so much for the super chat. Space Chick, happy to be here. We all bullish. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Thank you so much for the $4.99 donation. I appreciate you. Happy to be here with all. Omar, you're always so positive. You've been here for as long as I've been here. Talk about our treasury. Oh yeah, our treasury. Bleeves. Okay, yeah, well, I'll talk about the treasury. It's been a while since we talked about it too. Bleeves. What's up, Bleeves? I know you're probably busy, but if you want to hop on, my friend, you know, come on up. Quarter boy, let's go. Yeah, feel free. Feel free. $20,000 limit per month. All right, so connect your wallet. So if you connect it, you need to hold 200 million Vault tokens on any of the 3 blockchains. That's the Ethereum, Binance, or Polygon. So you connect it, you'll be able to tell if you have the Vault Inu in there. And if you have a Vaulted Dragon Sailors Club, you can get that badass metal card that Pablo was showing us in his video. You can get and apply for one of those. But Multicard, I wonder which one's going to be next that we're going to support. Multicard supports following cryptocurrencies. Hex, you know, come on, Hex people, come on, Hexicans, let's go. Doge. Yeah, really? Yes. What's up, Big Watch Dude? How are you? Okay. I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna send him a link. I'm excited. We love when Bleeves comes on, right? Bleeves is awesome. And then we can talk about the treasury with Bleeves. I did not forget. And I didn't even have to write it down. All right, Bleeves, just sent it to you. Cool. Let's hear from this man. What's up? All right. We have, oh, y'all check out our Reddit. I love Reddit. Check out our Reddit. We got Instagram, Discord. We do have a Discord. I know people were loving the Discord as well. Let me see. I want to go to our link tree. I believe I can show y'all over there on a link from our link tree. Hold on one second. Let me see it. Our link tree's not down here. We didn't put our link tree on this one. Is that my doorbell? No. Not yet. Bleeves is combing his vaulted hair. Getting all pretty. So come on. I'm drinking a purple Gatorade, and so my teeth are probably going to be purple by the end. My lips are going to be purple by the end of the stream. That's great. I didn't even think about that first. What's up, Noel? How are you? Thank you. Space Chick Bullish. Yep. Always. All right. Well, let me just try to go on over here and get to it. Yeah, link tree. See, there's a I was talking about scam ones earlier, right, y'all? Be careful, because this is a scam one. This is not ours. Not ours. This is a scam. Okay? So you see? That's what I'm saying. We need to put that, connect that at the bottom. Because I've had to do this before whenever I'm making videos. Like, have to search. There we go. Okay, cool. Tokenomics roadmap, white paper, and audit. Because you can go in there and see also all the NFTs that he's purchased. Vaulty card. What is next, y'all? What is next? What's next on our ecosystem? That's staking. Staking, I bet you he's going to be working on that Multiflex. That's going to be the next. What do y'all think? Probably why there's going to be a live stream about it tomorrow. I wonder if I scrolled right by it. Sorry, just admire the link tree as I go by, though. You might see something you haven't seen before. There's so many things on here. Metaverse, shopping partners, finance. Oh, I told y'all Now Payments gave us a shout out on a Hedera AMA. Thank you, Now Payments. Freaking awesome. Love Now Payments even more for that. That is at the top. All right. No one's asked about that in a while. Mike, what is up? Mike, how are you doing? Just stopping by to show some love, Space Chick. Thank you, Mike the investor. How are you? We got to get him back in here to talk about it. Some Vault Inu in this Vaulty Eco. Vaulty Flex now. I think believes. I think he stood us up. I think he stood us up. He's gonna be like, oh, I had a call. Thank you. So that Powerball is always going on. There's gonna be another one in a few days. Okay. Now I have to stop talking mess because the man of the hour is here. What's up, Bleeves? How are you doing?
What is going on? How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a good evening, and I hope that everybody is continuing to vote.
I know. I'm so glad to see you in here. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Y'all,
thanks for having me.
Super excited to see Bleeves, right? Like, oh my goodness. You called the dip. You said there was going to be a dip.
Yeah, I didn't get exactly what I thought was going to happen, but I mean, you know, we've still got more dip to dip.
Really? Okay. All right. Okay. Because I was saying it's a good thing I don't have ETH in my wallet right now because I'd be buying. But what if there's even more of a little dip? And then I would, I keep doing that to myself. I keep doing that to myself. But you can't time the bottom. I know that. But
no, like right now is a perfect time. Like we were talking about earlier today, like right now is a perfect time for you to go set yourself up with a long on MEXC for, I mean, almost anything, especially the things that are not necessarily listed as one of those securities by any one of these lawsuits, but one that tanked nonetheless and dumped because of it, like a SHIB or something like that, because not only while everything was going on with Cumberland Pays dumped millions with Robinhood, and then Just Pay also dumped. It was a coordinated 3-company thing. They were dumping all at the same time. But while they were doing that, another holder with SHIB in their wallet came out and sold, I want to say 400 and something billion SHIB at one time for several $1 million over Coinbase and Kraken. So, there was this real coordinated sort of thing going on all at the same time. And if you got in on SHIB, let's say, I think the dip for SHIB was, what was it, 5044, something, 54, something like that. Well, it's trading at 507 now. So, you would have gotten a 50% lift if you had just waited, grabbed that bottom, and just started going with it. So, there was a lot of opportunity that presented itself over the last couple of hours for anybody who was looking to make any kind of plays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was. I saw it dropping last night. I was like 13, down 13%, everything down 15%. I was like, oh hell, what happened now? What?
Yeah, so it was, the working theory was a bunch of different companies, but Look On Chain, which is just a great Twitter to follow, they track all the whale wallets, and they know, at some point they're able to tie a whale wallet to an actual person or a company or something like that. Most of the time unknown, but sometimes known. And they knew that multiple of these wallets were Cumberland Pay, and they were a market maker. So this is one of those companies that comes in and basically does like washes and all of that kind of shit in the market. Same thing with Just Pay, and then and of course Robinhood. So they were all doing this at the same time together. So, and it was coming out of Singapore, so it was all kind of coordinated. Oh, and as for the thing you were saying earlier about if you're ever looking, it's OpenSea.io/Volt-Inu. You can always just go check and see what's going on in the vault there. I can't hear you.
Oh, my bad. See, there we go. Always. So I have my crypto.com, right? The centralized. I got my DeFi wallet, but on the 21st of June, like, I have to move everything now. Everything.
For what?
Like my DeFi, do I need to move everything to a trust wallet and all of that? Or, because that's like my main one. Because isn't crypto.com, they're not going to deal with the US anymore, from what I read.
No, that's just institutional. They have a failed business venture. They're institutional. And not because it's, not because there's something wrong with crypto.com. There's just something wrong with the American market right now. And there's no reason for there's no reason for companies to have institutional accounts for the United States at this point. So anybody who does, basically like Coinbase or something like that, is getting all the business anyway. So crypto.com, they had $32 million, I want to say, in volume. That's not enough to run a business off of, even though it sounds like a lot to us. If you consider a taker fee of, maybe 0.01%, maybe 0.02%, like some of these lower some of these lower vendors. Like, I mean, think about that, over $32 million. That's not enough to pay your bills. So, it's just not worth the effort that you have to expend in order to do anything with crypto.com. But as far as your wallet, your retail, nothing's changed.
Okay, because I was like, I just saw it in a couple of tweets and in a couple of articles, but I have not taken the time to like sit there and read through it, because I was worried about my DeFi wallet. I was like, I have so many NFTs. What am I going to do now? I got to move everything to a trust wallet. So no, none of that. It's all good. Okay.
I was reactionary about it at first because I thought, it really sucks that they would kind of pull out for any reason. And then I started looking at the details of their numbers and what their financials look like. And I was like, I would close this business too. It's not doing anything.
Yeah,
you're keeping it open for these, for this institutional money that's just not there. And, if you're spending payroll and capital on it and you're not getting any result for it, and it's costing you more to keep it open, then why keep doing that?
Yeah, there's no point. I mean, yeah, you can't even keep the lights on. You got to pay people.
Right.
Oh, and all those sponsorships that they were all over the place with the UFC, and you're an affiliate with them. Talk about that. How has it been working with them?
Horrible.
Really?
As a matter of fact, I just quit the other day. There was no reason for me to. I've been having trouble getting data from them, getting anything from them, so it wasn't worth me continuing.
Really? Okay.
With MEXC, I get a daily update. With BitGet, I get a daily update. With Bybit, I get a daily update. With NordVPN, I get a daily update. Like, I know what's going on or what's not going on. So with crypto.com, nope. There's no affiliate link for you to just kind of check your stuff out at any given time, or they never gave me a login for it, or so, I don't know. Like, they gave me a login, but then I went and looked at the login, and I'm like,
Oh man, you would think they would be like the best one to deal with. I would have thought.
Best one to deal with by far, and I mean it's not even close, is MEXC. They've been very simple. Now the other part to that, by the way, is that MEXC also pays the least.
Oh, okay. Yeah, So you're
I
like,
want to say
oh,
like,
y'all are great.
yeah, like I made a couple $1,000s with MEXC last month. It was the best month by far. It was the best month by far.
Uh-huh.
But when I told BitGet what I was trading, when I told Bybit what my trading volume was, when I told all these other people that come calling what my trading volume was, they were like, "Oh my God, we would pay you like almost $10,000 for that,"
Oh my
because their
God.
taker fees are totally different. Like it's just different. So
And this is from people signing up on your link, because I'm an affiliate with MEXC, but I gave up like last summer. Like I was just like, all right, I had the link in my description. Now I don't even put it in there. Like, oh.
well, like anything, you have to present it to people, and then you have to like really, here's what it takes. You got to get whales who are interested in trading, or people who watch you who are interested in trading, and they want to learn how to do futures, and then you have to show them how to do futures trading or some sort of derivatives trading, because you don't get any money from spot trading. Like if we go to MEXC today and we all start trading Volt, there's no money in that for you.
Mm-hmm.
The money that you would make would be if Voltoshi opens up futures trading.
Okay, what you were teaching me that
Right.
last time you were on. Yeah, he's so smart. If you are not subscribed to Believes Crypto, you don't vault for one. And he's always right. I know everybody here is subscribed to, but if you're not, go sub to his channel, because this dude is amazing. Whenever he comes in here, I'm going to pull up your channel. Every time he comes in here, he does TA. He'll show us his whole playbook on there on the screen. Do you want to talk to us about any TA that you have for us for next week?
Pucker up Buttercup, because it's about to get ugly, is all I can say, really. I don't think that there's anything positive that's coming out of this coming week for the markets. It's possible that we're looking right now at the market since this happened, since this dynamic sort of capitulation happened. It is possible that what we're seeing right now is the market's kind of pricing in what's about to happen. But we really haven't seen it in the actual Dow Jones where the trading is done. So until we actually see the market open, and I think pre-market is about 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So we really won't know anything until then. And then we'll get an idea. But I mean, we're down, what are we down? $41 billion on the day. It was up as high as $55 billion at one point, and now it's at 41. So, we started to buy back. I've been doing a lot of stuff with BitBoy Crypto, and Ben is pumping super hard. So that's really what's crazy is it's complicated, right? But I mean, I'll share my screen with you. You can see what I'm talking about.
And you're going on BitBoy Crypto around the blockchain when?
Friday.
Yeah. Friday? Yeah, we're going to be there. You already know.
Yeah. So here's my stuff.
Nice.
Ben is the only thing in the green today. I mean, like, this is my entire list of everything. Almost everything is down double digits, and it's the only thing that's up. Well, Hex just flipped to be up, but Hex is down to under a penny. For those of you that have been following me, you remember I was telling you that when it comes down to prices like this is where you buy, because a couple months ago it's 50 something cents, and then it ran up to like 12 cents. I mean, like, this is just like Hex is just on sale right now. But I mean, as far as these around here go, Ben is just pumping its ass off. And if you look right here, like what you always want to see when you want to see like a market correct, is what you're looking for a large hammer formation with a big wick like that, and that's what you're about to get here. And it's you got 45 minutes left. Anything could happen in that time, but that's the kind of thing that you would want to see to say that you're on your way up. So when you come down and check out the Volt chart, what you're seeing is that's what you want to see is you want to see some of this wick get eaten up, and that would be the subject of a reversal, like right here where you see it. That ended up being a reversal back to this direction, and then when you kept seeing them getting eaten up here, you continued up. But when you saw the wick start to happen here, it meant downward momentum. You saw a wick here, downward momentum. So that's what you're watching for when you're watching the charts. You're looking for a change of direction. You're looking for things to be moving a different way. And Volt's testing new lows. I mean, not for nothing. What happened was in this kind of environment, in this kind of situation, what we found out was all of those people who spent a lot of time for the last bunch of months telling you how volted they weren't nearly as volted as what you thought they were. It was all fun and games when it was 13% and they didn't want to give you back 13% in tax and stuff like that. But when you remove those taxes and there's no quote unquote, and it's not fair to really call it a penalty, but if there's no tax on the way out, then nobody gives a shit because they can just freely come and go. And one of the things that's important is that changes the mannerism and the layout of Volt. Like what is Volt suddenly changes, and that's what's been hard to adapt to at this point, especially in such a crazy market where this market has been. I mean, the market's brutal, and it continues to be brutal. But here's the crazy part, and I know this is probably going to scare a lot of people, but if Volt keeps dumping the way that it's dumping, and you can see right here, like it's certainly struggling to maintain some of these higher price points, obviously. And we've it's been a long time. This
Lay it on
V2, by
us.
the way.
Lay it on us, Bleaves.
This includes V2, by the way. So we've got some real upside over here, and we've got like this is a side that we haven't seen since the launch of V2. That's what this goes back to. Is basically the launch of like V2. So take it for what you will. Like this is on its way way down, right? That should be scary. You should be looking at that like, oh my God, like what in the hell is going on? And you get nervous about it, right? But let's take a step back off the quote unquote ledge and let's go look. When you're looking for a token, when you're looking for an investment, you're looking for a utility, you're looking for a community, you're looking for a sense that there's an opportunity for some sort of gigantic move at some point, right? There has to be a foundation, there has to be a way, there has to be a method to everything, right? Well, Volt has that method, it just doesn't have the eyes of the people right now. And, in fairness, like the one thing I said, I think I said this, I don't know if I said it on camera or off camera, but I said, this is not, look, Jake and I kind of overlap, right? Rodney and I kind of overlap. The same people that watch it, they watch. So it doesn't make any sense to have a whole bunch of people in the same spot doing the same thing. Like it's nice to have everybody out here doing it, but we're not attracting new investors. At best, Jake might attract a few people, Rodney might attract a few people, I might attract a few people, but there's so much overlap that there's no sense in. I mean, I want to say, I mean, first of all, I mean, you guys probably know by this point, I work pretty cheap compared to everybody else, right? Like I'm incredibly inexpensive compared to like most of these other guys, and I think most people watched me a little bit more than they watched them, except for when there was a Volted live stream at 11 a.m. or like when Pablo does his Volt streams at 7 or 6 p.m. at night. Other than that, most people watch me to find out what's going on in the Volt world, right? So I was doing that way cheaper than everybody else, but it wasn't doing anything about the price. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate being there, I appreciate being part of it, but in the end, am I moving the price? Am I, you know what I mean? Like, am I creating volume? So what you're witnessing right now is a little quiet, a little calm before a storm, so to speak, as Voltoshi works in the background. And by the way, in case you all have not noticed, Voltoshi has not been nearly as present and available for extended periods of time as he normally would have been, because now he's working and he's ahead of the game, right? And he's realizing there are things that have to be done in the background to take us to that next step into the future. Even though, and everybody please keep this in mind, even though if he did everything perfect, it's still not, there's still no guarantee that anything immense is going to happen. Got listed on KuCoin, pumped 40%, right? That's not what you wanted. What you wanted was a 4 or 5x. Pumped 40%, and that was it. Same thing across the board with a lot of these different listings. Like we're we're in a weird space right now where we're sharing the money. The exchanges have changed the way they do. It's not beneficial for the token anymore for the listing on the centralized exchange like it used to be. The FOMO is what matters, right? KuCoin told us, didn't tell us, but quietly kind of, wink, 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 nod, 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 we're buying. And then, the buildup started to happen, right? We got to about 40%. And then because I got up at 3 a.m. for this shit, right? And at 3 a.m., what happened? Started dumping because they said, well, the listing, we're doing the listing right now. It would have been awesome if they had said, we're doing this listing and it's going to go live in 5 days, like these places used to. It used to be that you would get an announcement on a certain day, and it would be on June 10th. You get this listing, and it says on June 15th it will go live. So you had 4 days of FOMO to get listed on this big exchange, right? Things have changed in the market. So Voltoshi, I'm sure, is cooking things up in the background to make to make. Everybody wants to see value, and there may not be value at this price point. That's the hard part for everybody. The value is in tokens with a $5 or a $10 million market cap, mooning to 100 million. That's where your 5 and 10 and 20 X's are. So for Volt to make a move today, back up to the all-time high, is a 10X. So it would be great for us to get a 10X. It would be incredible to have that 10X. But if it was a 5 million or 10 million market cap, that would be a 30 or a 60X. And that's what people are looking for. So, we have to have patience for the process. Let Voltoshi build, let Voltoshi do his thing, let the weak hands get out. And it doesn't do anybody any good to be talking shit about people. Like, don't disrespect other investors. If somebody does GDAT, it's funny if you make fun of somebody and they're unknown or something like that. I mean, do it because it's funny because you can make up a story in your mind about that. But I mean, it does nobody any favors. It is not a testimony of how much of a warm and welcoming environment you are if you're out here shitting on investors and making fun of them or mocking them or doing stuff to make an investor feel like an idiot or a lesser person because they're not doing it the way you want them to do. Like, Volt is supposed to be the place where everybody wants to be, and nobody wants to be, and nobody wants that kind of shit. Nobody wants to be talked down to. Nobody wants to be disrespected, mistreated, or anything like that. So we have to be the most warm, welcoming society and community that people want to be part of if they're going to take the time to be part of the community. If you want to be volted, but don't run people away.
Yeah, so you're saying we need some new investors, some fresh blood. I know we've been trying to get on those Twitter spaces, and try to extend our reach different ways. We might even, not might, but we're going to have like a NFT mega space. Like, I know what you're talking about. And I like the fact too that we are trying different avenues of doing stuff. What suggestions do you have that we could do to further, market ourselves in that way? Because Twitter spaces are free, NFT spaces, they're cool and they can be free. Voltoshi's putting up a Vaulted Dragon Sailors Club NFT as a giveaway, so that's badass. But what do you think?
I actually, I'm not a genius. I'm not really always right. I'm not, that's an act. That's just a thing. No. And I sent Voltoshi a playbook on what needs to be done about a week ago, and he hasn't looked at it yet. So he should probably approve it before I come out and say it. Not that I have any obligation, but that would be out of respect for, this is a Voltoshi thing. This is not a Believes thing, but I gave him what I think should be happening right now. And actually it's very, very simple. But it would be for him to do, not for me to do. Because I'm not, and here's the thing, it would take some coordination and it would take some effort, and it's not, I'm not uh, I'm not on the books, so I'm not running that. I mean, it's actually funny because I even doing it before, like I like this is like I understand some of what needs to happen, and it doesn't pay off right away, but I know exactly, and you were actually alluding to it, and you've actually alluded to it many times, but it's not. Look, leadership has to do certain things if you want people to be vaulted. Simple. It's so simple. If you want people to be vaulted, the number I'll tell you number one is people need to migrate, because people need to stop being divided. People need to be a unit. People need to be it needs to be V3. Everybody needs to be on board, even the people that don't want to be, or even the people that want to hold on to it. Get on board, and then let's get going. And then there are specific things that need to be done or should be done that should start with that, because that should be kind of a sign of unity. And when you look at it, a month ago, when I was doing videos, we were talking about 63,000 people, I want to say. Today we're talking about 4,000 and 5,000 people. So do the math. There's
that's wild.
Yeah, there's and by the way, it is entirely possible that you have a crowd of people who still haven't migrated over. Because I mean, and for a lot of people, their answer is going to be, why would I migrate over right now? If it's open forever and there's no reason for me to sell, why do I need to be migrated over? And that is fair enough, by the way. So but it also isn't really the show of unity that people would want to see. What are you showing somebody? What you're showing somebody right now is a $27 million market cap with 4,000 or 5,000 holders. Do the math. That can't sustain itself and is not supportable. And anybody who's an investor, they can see that. If I'm looking at a token and I'm talking to you about a token, you say, hey man, and you do a super chat with me, and you say, what do you think of this token? I'm going to say there's only like 4.5 thousand holders right now and a 27 million market cap. Fuck that. That's not going to hold. Those people are going to dump at any point. Like, Jesus Christ, like there's absolutely no way that 4.5 thousand people are going to support a $27 million market cap. And in your mind, you're, as a Volt person, you're thinking, well, yeah, but it's Volt, right? Well, it doesn't mean the same thing to everybody.
Yeah. No,
I get that. That's fine. But there's only 60,000 people voting. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the other 7 billion people on the planet, they don't give a shit about that. What they see is what they see. And of course, there's only a small percentage I'm not saying everybody, but I mean, there's a small percentage of people that are in crypto, and there's a smaller percent of people who are savvy, but anybody can look at 4.5 thousand holders at 30 million market cap and say, fuck that. Somebody's going to dunk on me.
Yeah. I didn't look at it from that set of eyes, because I guess I was too focused on it's Volt. Yeah. I guess it would look like that to somebody looking at our chart for the first time. Yeah. Migration does need to happen. Like, I do agree. It's got to be at the forefront of everything. And us, hitting different avenues like I was talking about. But yeah, the migration has to happen because we have more holders. But there was something, Coinbase, a lot of people have it on Coinbase. And so because I did not buy version 2 tokens on Coinbase, I can't make a tutorial how to do it. And so YL and there was somebody else in the army, they still have a bag of V2 tokens. And so they're going to make a tutorial of how to do it. So that should be coming out soon, because I have had people in Twitter, YouTube comments, Telegram asking me, and how do I do it? And I was like, I don't know. I wish I could help them.
Well, first of all, it doesn't matter what wallet you have, as long as an ERC20 compliant wallet, you connect your wallet to Everrise, migrate over. That's it. I mean, like, it's I know it is kind of nerve-wracking to do. I feel like I even did a video on it. So if you guys want to look at it and then run it back, because I'm pretty sure I did.
You probably
So it is out there, and I use the Coinbase wallet. So it's entirely possible that it already exists. But that, as a matter of fact, is in the message to Voltoshi as part of the problem.
Oh.
But again, I mean, he's not looking at my messages right now. So
Oh no, Voltoshi answered. Look at his message, Voltoshi.
well, not that I don't want to imply that I have some kind of value above and beyond my station. I'm just saying, like, one of the things that I am is in touch with these markets all of the time, and I do know what people see, and I do know what I'm looking for. I am allowed to be less critical of Volt because I've been through kind of the inner workings in some ways. I know a lot about what's going on or coming down pipelines, et cetera, et cetera. So I can maintain a bullish presence even at 44.91, seeing this price action come down while saying, in fact, these are some of the reasons that you're looking at that you have to, like, these are things that everybody is looking at. I can still remain bullish through that because I don't intend to sell. So it doesn't really matter. If Volt was 3 times higher than it is right now, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not selling, right? It doesn't make any sense. If it were 5 times higher right now, it doesn't make any sense to sell. It just doesn't make sense, right? It's just, it's not, that's not the exit point. That's not even close to an exit point. And then if it were an exit point, then I would probably take like 3 or 4 ETH out and wait for a dip and then add more to the bag to begin with. Like, I don't need it from a money standpoint. You know what I mean? Like there's no circumstance in which the price action on Volt would compel me to sell. Maybe if it were $3 billion, that would be 100x from right here. So maybe I would take a little bit out and buy a Tesla. You know what I mean? Yeah. But other than that, no. So the price point is kind of irrelevant, and I maintain bullish that way. But at the same time, I mean, I'm not everybody. Everybody needs to see a reason for something to happen. Everybody has to have that patience, and everybody wants to be stimulated in the bear market, right? Attend me, and there's just no way to do it. I mean, if there's anybody who knows that, it is Voltoshi. And sometimes there's just no play. And the best play is to just chill the fuck out and not make a play. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why pay me? Why pay Rodney? Why pay Jake when there's nothing you can do right now? That's the truth of this market that people don't like or that people don't see. And the reason, here's the thing, the reason that I still make Volt content, the reason that Jake still makes Volt content, and if he doesn't do videos, he still does it on Twitter, same as I do, is because we're trying to engage with a community that we still believe in, that we still have faith in, that we still want to see succeed, that we're still a part of for that. So we're still out here doing it. And I don't know how long the agreement is between Henoch. I don't know if it's just, maybe it's just Henoch now. Maybe it's Henoch, you, and YL. So I have no idea about the inner workings in that context. So maybe you do have a team. I just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that it's already been set up. And if it has, then Voltoshi, you need to check your messages, bruh, because I have an idea for these people, and I kind of know what they need to be doing if they want to make everybody feel good. And that's the missing piece right now. The reason that people are leaving is because they're not feeling it.
They're not feeling
right, yeah.
or crypto.
You always need to feel it, and you never need to feel it by price action. By the way, price action is only one piece. Price action is just one piece. What people need to feel is that you care. When you it does nobody a favor. It does nobody any good when you God damn it, I gotta do this, don't I? It does nobody any favors when you need to pay a bill or something and you have to sell a little bit, and then you're in chat and people are calling you a Jeet, not knowing who you are, but then you're reading through here what a piece of shit you are. And you can't control that, by the way. But it does no good when you tell people, hey, don't answer your phone. That's not how any of this works.
Oh, you mean through Telegram?
Yeah. When you're telling people, yeah, don't answer phone calls. That's not how it happened. That's not how it worked. They were on your stream explaining how it actually worked. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And it did not work by somebody just answering the phone, right?
I don't remember. I remember David coming in here.
Yep.
In my stream. Yeah, he said
he was high.
Yeah, he was high. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And he had to give his seed phrase.
Yeah. And it was people confusing him. Yeah.
Right. But nobody that we were people being told not to answer their phones. And enough people who are savvy about cryptocurrency and about how hacks work know that that's not true. Like here's what is true. Holding a bag for a long period of time is how you make the best gains. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. Holding a bag for a long period of time, buying in a bear market and letting it ride up to a bull market is how you maximize. The end, right? Mm-hmm. However, not everybody is like that. Not everybody is. If you want to attract new investors, you have to stimulate new investors. Here's what's happening to new investors that are coming in right now. Hey, I'm coming in. Why is the price going down? Just shut up. We're vaulted.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it. That's all. That's all that's happening right now. Mm-hmm. Why you gotta be talking so loud? We're vaulted here. Ew. Just chill out. It's gonna be fine. People are not being stimulated in the right way. And by the way, it's not exclusive to Volt. This is everybody. Every crypto is going through this right now. We're in the we're not in a, we're not, when we look at if you look at a chart right now, we're not in a bear market. Okay. If you look at the chart, the bear market ended November, or let's just call it January 1st. That wasn't the low, but November was the low. When we look back on this, we're going to say the bear market ended right there, and we've been in this bull market. But people, what do you call it? A duck market or something like that, where all you see is a little bit going on the surface, but there's a lot happening underneath. So there's this stuff going on underneath the surface, right? And the market's pumping just a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. It's up 100% from the low right now. And I mean, here's how ridiculous we are, right? We were just talking about it's the end of the world as we know it because because crypto's dumping, right?
Look at that playbook.
Crypto only dumped to where it was a couple days ago. Like, for real. Crypto was at the same spot 5 days ago. Like, it's not like we're exploring new lows. It's not like we're absolutely tanking. And when you look, we didn't even test where we need to test in order to pump. If you come over here and you look at what the lows are, then the lows right here are 25,251. You can see that right here on my screen. I hope you can see it good enough, but that's over here. If I take that off, then we only went to 25,409. So we're not even at our best. We're not even down to a couple days ago when we're like, oh my God, the market's it's capitulating. They're coming for us. Nobody's coming for crypto, by the way. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Nobody in the United States is coming for crypto. What they're doing is they're trying to get crypto in compliance with the way things are done as a business model in the United States. Now, we don't like it that way, but that is what's happening. That's what's going on. We're being asked to, if you're a security, if you have an ICO, if you're giving people tokens with an expectation of profit and you're doing work on it, you're a security, right?
Mm-hmm.
Volt would not be a security because it would not meet the 4 things of the Howey test. Volt would be a commodity, in fact. Now, it could change at some point because as of, and I'll tell you when it's going to change. When VoltiFlex comes out, Volt will become a security because you'll then be able to stake. And when you're staking, you're going to be able to earn additional reward. And that additional reward is where the regulators in the SEC are drawing the line and taking something from commodity to security. Now, if you stop a staking pool, if you have a staking pool and you stop it at the behest of the SEC, then it's a commodity again. You know what I mean? Like that's one of their things that are happening right now. So, you know, they've created a real flux in these markets. They've created a real flux. And by the way, not everybody agrees that doing that is what makes a commodity a security. And in fact, common law doesn't even say that specifically. That's an interpretation that's being made right now. So there's a lot of really weird stuff. So
there's a lot of weird shit. Yeah. What's up, Chaka Crypto? Are you hanging out with us, listening to Bleaves break it down?
And if I can show you guys one final thing so that everybody kind of gets an understanding about what is really going on. This is a liquidity map, and this really tells you where the money is. Now I'm only looking at 3-day, 5-day, and 10-day, but we just came down here and we swept 25.3 and up. So in the little area that we are, say right now, we've swept these floors, and there's no real longs and shorts to be liquidated unless we go down. Now, if you can see here, we're at 25,839 right now, and that means that we're probably the easiest way is to come in and grab some of this. But this comes all the way down to 22,000 right there. That's what we really need in order to layer ourselves on top, because look, the people who are in crypto are going to still be in crypto. So having these guys down here in the market instead of sitting here on the sidelines with all of this money, having them in the market is basically what this means. All of, say, not to there. Let's just say to right here. If we could get that money right there, then that would help us move up and go over here, attack this, feel good because we hit 31,000, reject a little bit, and then come back around, grab this, and then all of this liquidity right here would propel us up to where I said we were going to go, which is 37,300. All of that money is sitting right there, waiting on both sides of where we are right now. And it's a matter right now of figuring out how do we get to one side or the other, because what you're watching and what you're witnessing is a competition between bulls and bears about who can win. And, you know, in the long term, the bulls are always going to win. This is the nature of crypto. It currently, the nature of crypto currently is that the bulls are going to win. So it's a matter now of figuring out how do we get to that spot? How do we get to that level? And, you know, there's a ton of money sitting out there that's just parked on the sidelines, waiting to get layered into what we're doing. And then the next thing you see, this whole thing is going to start running. Now, and Shug is asking a question here. VoltiEco is a staking pool, is it not? No. VoltiEco is, I guess you could maybe make an argument that it is a staking pool of sorts. You're not being rewarded with your own stuff, though. You're getting something else. So I would say that maybe you can make an argument that it is. I mean, at the simplest level, you could probably say it's going to be a security, and that would be true, because you'd have to prove that it's not, and you would have to take the Howey test, and you would have to be able to prove that it's not using the current case law and the current policies about what is or is not a commodity or a security. So if you're getting a reward for staking your stuff, you're giving up the key. And that's, by the way, part of the reason that we're talking about a security. If you're giving up the keys to your crypto right now for a reward of any sort, then they are coming for that. So I guess maybe VoltiEco will be considered a security.
Damn. That was a good question, Shug. Very good question. King Viking says, Believe's been saying that about liquidity for a while now, becoming more true every day that goes by.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not concerned about the price going down. The price going down doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is getting to the spot where the price goes down enough that it attracts people to come in, right? Like right now, Space Chick, if I told you I would sell you a billion volt for $10,000, you'd be like, fuck that. I don't have, first of all, I don't have $10,000. And secondly, I can get a billion volt right now for $449. Why would I pay 10,000 for that?
True.
Right? So it's not worth what I'm trying to get. But again, timing will change something. What if I come down into that? What if I come down on my price? And that's what this chart is. What if I come down on my price from, and we're using Bitcoin now, 25,839. What if I come down from my 25,839? And what if you only have to pay 22,000 for it? Then it's more attractive to you. And you're like, oh, you know what? Maybe. And then what I have to do now is I have to find where you say, oh my God, yeah, now I really want it. And for most people, if you look over at the left here, it's this 14,000 right here. This is, you see all of this liquidity that's sitting at this 14,000, 15,000 level. So that's a bunch of longs that have been set up, and that's probably over $1 billion worth of longs. Now, to get there would probably wreck the market, and it would take a long time to recover. And I'm not sure that the people who lost would the people who would gain at that level. I'm not sure that there's a good trade-off on it. That's short term. It would be a long-term trade-off. But if we got back into that area, that becomes an incredibly attractive once-in-a-lifetime offer, because now you're getting, instead of a billion tokens for 10,000, now you're getting a billion tokens for 400, and you're like, oh shit, now I can't pass that up. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's your price point. That's the deal. What we're looking at right now is a bunch of people's price points for where they're willing to invest their money. And if you look at the colors on it, then I'll scroll down and show you real quick. The numbers here are back here, the purples are longs for 3x, and you can see here there's a ton of money sitting there at 3x. For 5x, there's a lot less money, but still significant in the same places. And then for 10x longs, again, not nearly as much money, because that's a much higher risk, but there's still a significant amount sitting right here at that 15,300 level. So, those are heat. This is an easier heat map to read, but it's just basically a breakdown of where the money is in the market and where people's tolerance point is for getting back in. And so this is literally the most easy breakdown of what we're waiting for in crypto right now, is for for this thing to move to the left, grab some of that money so that it can move to the right and grab all of that money.
That's what we're waiting for.
Yeah, this is what I've been talking about. That's why King Viking is saying that, because I've been talking about this for weeks now. That we can't get to, we can't do 31,000 because of the weirdness in the market without help. And that help is excuse me, it's this money that's sitting there. That is the help. But that money's on the sideline saying, you know what, it's not worth helping you right now.
I got you. Wow. All right. Wow, that's I need to tune in more to Bleaves. Bedtime with Bleaves. I'm definitely not caught up. And you talk about this all the time, in the morning and at night, right? You still do your morning shows as well. Oh my goodness. You do a lot. You do a lot, and you know a lot, and you're very knowledgeable about the laws as well and everything that's going on in the world. So thank you so much. Good night. That is wild. Yeah, I'm glad you broke it down. Do y'all have any questions for Believes? Go ahead and ask him a question. Ask him a question. Believes is the man. Yeah, he is. Hell yeah, he is. He's still vaulted too. Look at his background. Okay, so yeah, because crypto in stocks, charts, it's more than a chart. It's a mind game. And it totally is. Anybody that is just like straight up on charts, like, okay, I get it. You want to measure people's past behaviors, but it's a mind game too. And the market is weird right now. The market is weird.
something
Yeah.
that you should always remember that crypto is the crypto chart, a candle chart. That's not a price chart. That's human emotion. It's a human emotion chart.
Mm-hmm.
And what you see is the raw emotion that people went through in whatever period of time we're talking about, like right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is the emotions that people went through for this candle right here, with a high price of 26,163 that went all the way down to 25,494. But it opened at 25,607. So this was a roller coaster ride of emotional craziness.
That is
And
wild.
then that was followed by the next candle, which was a gigantic blue candle that took us even lower. And imagine the emotion. This is just an emotional roller coaster that you're looking at right here.
Yeah, it is. That really is. I know on Robinhood, if I remember before I got into crypto, you just see the chart is so different. It just reminds me of a heartbeat, just AFib all over the
Yep.
place.
Yeah, the charts are absolutely bonkers. I keep a lot of different. I keep trying to free up data as I go when I find them, and I'm trying to use this liquidity map here with these basically a heat map channel, and just keep up here 37.3, which I think is the next big move. By the way, for those of you that haven't paid attention, back in December, I started calling that Bitcoin was headed to certain numbers. First, it was going to go to 21,000. People were like, "You're out of your fucking mind. It's not going to 21,000." Then when it went to 21,000, they said no. And then I said it's going to 27,000 now. And then they were like, "No, it's not. You're out of your fucking mind." And then this came over and it started dipping right here. And then people were like, I told you." I'm like, "Bitch, you don't understand," because it bounced off. Like and this, by the way, for anybody who's watched me for any length of time, I made this. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of the weekly moving average here. I made this line right here in December of 2022, and here we are today.
Oh,
And it
shoot.
beat up on this line through January, ran it up, came over here, hit it here, bounced super hard off of it, went up to 27.4, where it wasn't going to go. And then Selmo Fudd, if you're in here, because he told me there ain't no chance it's going to 30. I'm like, bro, it's going to 31. Where'd it go? 31,046. So, yeah, I mean, you know, what you're looking for, what people are looking at and what people are thinking this market is not what it is. We're still headed, and look, here we are right now. Still my line, still my chart, and we still have not broken down. We need to form a candle below this line before this would become invalidated. 2 candles below that line invalidates it completely, and we have not done that yet. And it is now June 10th. So, yeah, for 6 months now, I've been sitting here waiting for this thing to play out. What I think is about to happen is this right here. I think this is about to happen again. We're about to see another big, massive move to the upside. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that capitulation down into this range to get that liquidity. We may not need it. I mean, you know, we may just see China or some foreign market just say, you know what, fuck this, and just pump, you know, and the United States just gets left behind. But it's been playing out still, even with everything going on.
That is wild. You made that line in 2022 and then the other 6 months ago?
Yep.
Wow. That's very impressive. that is very impressive. I'm impressed.
That's and okay. It's June, and it keeps looking like it's going to break down. And I'm going to be distraught when it's broken down. You know.
Oh no!
Like, God damn it! If it bounces off of it, and it actually does what I'm saying here. Then it you know, but really, this is a 5-cycle parabolic curve that's playing out, and we're on cycle 3, and it's just a matter of getting to this and then getting up from here to the next level on the cycle. And you know, the weird thing is, like, you can, if I'll show you like how easy this shit is. If you take that bar pattern and you just say, well, you know, this is the bottom and this was the top, so let's do it. Well, shit, it's not actually the spot right there. I should have done that one. I should have done where we actually took off. It was bar pattern. So from here to here. See how that fit? I took this right here, this actual move that we had, and just set it on top of this other move, and it's almost the same thing, right? So if I were to do that, and if I were to say that, this is going to continue, then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this up to the top up here, and that's going to break out right here, and guess where it's going to break out? 37,300. You're muted again.
I can't wait to see this happen. Wow.
But that's how this has been playing out. I mean, you see it right here, and it's just a matter of time before that next move happens.
I bet it's gonna happen. I'm gonna be super stoked whenever it does, because I'm gonna remember your chart. I know they will as well.
Well, it'll be good to see happen. We need we're still not out of the woods yet, but we're getting closer and closer. We've got 300 days from today for the halving. So the time is ticking. We're on the clock right now. So we're going to see how this thing plays out, and we're going to see pretty soon. But in the meantime, just stay vaulted and keep holding on. And Voltoshi, answer your goddamn messages.
Yeah, Voltoshi, come on, man.
Because I got the sauce, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You got a lot of info and a lot of info that you dropped on us tonight. I'm glad you came through here. Thanks so much. I know you're a busy guy. I appreciate it. I know y'all do in the chat as well. That's awesome. Look, he's laughing. He's laughing because I muted myself. All right. Hey, it's going to always happen. I just accepted it. So I just roll with it now. I used to get super embarrassed. I don't get embarrassed anymore. I'm just like, all right. Now, if I am not sharing my screen Bleaves, that's a whole other topic. You don't care. On your channel, you're just like, whatever. All right, y'all. If you didn't see it, oh well. Like, shoot.
I can talk forever without even looking. And I don't have 3 screens, so that's what it is. If I had 3 screens, then, but like right now, I'm just on a laptop, and I have another screen like right above me, but it's my TV, and I don't like casting. It makes me, because like it's like a big screen up on a mantle, and it delays when I do it, so I can't like effectively do something over there and just being back and forth. I'm in reverse. It'll
mess you up big time.
It would mess me up big time if I were to do it. I would have to find another position in my house, and it just doesn't work out right.
Look, King Viking says, nice live info is great. Voltoshi is a goat, and we got to stand by him for everything he has done. Yeah,
that's exactly right.
Yeah, he's done a lot. He's connected a lot of things, intertwined them all together, and he always does it before real world events happen. I don't know how he does that, but he does it. Vaulticard, I can't wait to get that. And yeah, great live, Space Chick. Yeah, thanks so much, y'all, for tuning in. And Bleaves, thanks so much for coming on by.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I gotta go pick up my friend from work. I feel her pain. I'm like, oh man, yeah, I got you. She's a CNA. I was like, man, you got to get out of this. So she's got a little bit of crypto, and then she's gonna try to dip into real estate. And I'm always for people trying to get up, So, but thanks so much, Bleaves. And with that being said, you're always helping us and helping us get up. So I appreciate you, and we miss your vaulted videos every single day, but I bet you anything Voltoshi will bring you on back. You haven't gone anywhere.
That's up to Voltoshi. That's not up to me.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying. We love you, Bleaves. Poor Lassie. What? Poor Lassie? Why does he say poor Lassie?
Because that's the name of you said you're going to pick up your friend who's a CNA. And
oh, she hates Lassie. What she's doing. Poor Lassie. I was thinking of the dog Lassie.
Oh, Americans.
I was thinking of the dog. Oh my goodness. See, I know. She's a great person. All right. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in to Space Chick Crypto. It was so nice having special guest Bleaves Crypto here. And check out his channel, Bleaves Crypto. I'm going to leave his link in the description box below. So check it out. But thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.